Hello guys, welcome to London Players Guild. My name is Peter and I'm here today with Scott, who's just below me.
I'm in a field, in a mountain area. I'm training with my daddy Piccolo.
Okay, and
Look,
today
I'm
we
even reckoning his colors green.
and today we are doing graded for blue in
Yeah,
Battle Evolution Booster. I think that's what it's called, right?
that is it. I'm so used to calling it the evolution booster that I keep forgetting the battle part of it.
Yeah.
But it is Battle Evolution. So Graded is a series where we take each color of a given set. So today's blue, like Peter mentioned, and we look at all of the cards for that certain color. We look at their playability, their meta worthiness, their theme, and just in general what we think of the cards, and give them an
How they feel
overall,
design-wise, etc.
uh, yeah, an overall grade at the end of it, and then yeah, it's subjective, but we're objectively right. So you can go back and watch our green video and our red video currently, and so
Yeah.
today is our blue video.
And next one is going to be yellow, and then multicolor, secret, and black probably, because black doesn't have that many cards.
Exactly. We'll,
Well,
we'll we'll figure the rest out later, but today is blue, so let's get
yeah.
straight into it with the leader,
Sadly, yes. Let's go into Android
Peter's
16.
favorite.
The wannabe Android 21.
Yes.
So, we have seen this leader before, and I've already said what I think about this leader, but let's just quickly revamp what it does. So, on permanent, it negates the energy exhaust skill of all Android 16 cards with arrival blue-green in all of your areas. So, any Android 16 that has arrival, you can have turn 1 multicolor energy open.
Yes.
Then auto. You choose blue or green android card in your hand discarded. When it attacks, you draw 2 cards. So it's a good filtering ability. I like this type of ability because it supports you building a typical android deck. You want mostly your androids, right?
Yeah, and it also lets you put specific cards in the drop area, which will come back later on. Also, it's important to note this card doesn't draw on the awakened side, so
We haven't been to
kind
the
of.
awakened side yet, so it's...
No, I know, but I'm just saying it kind of fills that.
Yeah.
Like, quick, get some cards in hand.
It is a pseudo surge leader, I guess, in a way.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
So when your life is 4 or less, or if there's a total of 5 or more energy between you and your opponent, you can draw 1 card, untap 1 energy, and add cards from your life until you have 5 life left, and then flip this card over.
Whee!
So it is very quick awakening. You can ramp yourself with Android 16 2-drop, and I think that's the only ramp you have available in those turns, because objection is banned.
That is true.
Oh, Zeno.
Yeah, and like,
Zeno as well works, right?
oh, the unison.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so you essentially can awaken turn two, right? If I'm doing math correctly.
No, because you can't charge 2 energy in 1 turn. Zeno gives you
No,
1.
no, but if you start second, you're on 2
2.
energy. Your opponent goes to 3. That's 5.
Yeah, if you're going second, but that's still your 3rd turn.
Well, true, true. Yeah, I guess.
It needs to be your 3rd turn before you awaken. It's good that even though it has gimmicky awakening, it still has that 4 life or less awaken.
Of course, like having both is really
Yeah.
utilitous. That's not a word. I don't think that's a word.
It's good to have options.
Yes, thank you, Peter. So on the awakened side,
Yeah, there we go.
love it.
So
That's straight up
permanent
out
again
of,
negates the energy exhaust.
Yep, it's straight up out. I feel like it's straight up out of the video game because it's one of
Yeah.
his moves in Fighters. So...
I think so.
Oh, it's beautiful. So yeah, like you said,
But
it
he
negates
is
the...
named as Android Cell Saga.
Yeah, so he's not special. Oh,
Yeah.
he's not special. But I don't know. Like every time I see that now, I can't help but think of the video game and getting bodied in university. So thanks for sending those flashbacks, Bandai. So like you mentioned, negating the energy exhaust.
Yeah, that's still there. And then a new permanent. You can pay the skill cost 4 and activate the arrival blue-green skills of cards in your energy area.
So strong.
I...
So strong.
Why?
So not only do you get multicolor energy that's
Untapped.
active,
Yeah.
you can then play them once you've used them, and you can also use the ones you want to play with themselves. That sentence was weird,
Yeah,
it
but
makes
I know
sense.
exactly what you meant.
You can tap the card you want to play it, which is
Yeah.
it's just good. It's just good. Like objectively, it's good.
Sadly, it is.
And then we have the auto once per turn. When a blue android card is played from your energy area, place the top card of your deck in your energy area. So you
In rest
replace
mode.
the card you lost. Yes, in rest mode, that's
Yeah.
important to note.
You can only do
So
it once per turn, which
yeah,
is good. But it doesn't only work when you arrival from your energy, it also works when you play the Bad Omen, or there was another Android 16 from the starter deck that played itself from the energy. I think.
um, oh yeah, when a card's destroyed, I think, or you can send.
I don't know. There was
I don't,
something.
there was something like that, I think. Yeah, you're right. I haven't played with the expert deck in a while, but yeah. And then activate battle once per turn. Use one blue-green multicolor android card in your drop area in a combo. As I mentioned earlier, you're pitching a card to draw two. This
Yeah.
is why.
I will just point out that it's very good that the multicolor super combo Android 18
From hand.
is
From
from
hand.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were
That
very
that
much
was
aware of that.
some hindsight 2020.
Yes, very much so. So overall, a very strong leader for arrival-based builds.
It's good that it doesn't have any more de facto card advantage, but the fact that you have that free combo for 10k for no cost at all, it's a bit disconcerting because all the multicolor cards majority of the multicolor cards have 10k combo, right? And cost of 1.
Yeah. General rule of thumb is yes. I mean, there's like a few exceptions with hit and
Yeah.
stuff, but yeah.
It is a bit scary.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I definitely can understand the hesitation. We've seen what Arrival does in this game when it's allowed to go and do Arrival things.
Yes.
I also like how it does fit in with the Android 21 support, though. I think it's a really cool way of tilting Android 21 into a different sort of playstyle.
I will say just one thing. I do regret that this leader, rather than have a front draw skill, I would rather have him active, or the one that negates energy exhaust on the front. If he only had that on the back, I would want him to have at the front where he activates the clone factory, or whatever it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I can't remember.
we're going to go through the cards. There's a couple of cards that depend on the clone tokens, and he doesn't have a way to get them.
That is true. That is very true. So yeah, let's move on. I think it's a really potentially very strong meta leader, but also it's
I
just a
don't
good
think
leader.
he is meta. I think he plays too late.
Well,
His arrival cards are a bit too late, essentially.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I'm happy to be proven wrong. I'm sure you'll be happy not to see Arrival.
Yes, oh, definitely.
In the meta. So Super Android 13, never-ending bloodlust. Oh god. Again, Bandai with their naming conventions knock it out the park every time. So it's a two specified blue unison. Oh,
Yeah.
it's because we've been playing Union Force.
Yeah.
It's just every time. But it has an activate main of if you don't have a unison card in play and you choose one of your opponent's clone tokens, there we go, that's what we were talking about, and remove it from the game, play this card from your hand in rest mode with a marker on it. So you don't get that swing that turn, which is kind of a good balancing thing.
Interesting thing, it's 14,000.
Yeah, it's so it's not quite 15k, which is
it's not
good,
hitting Awakened Leader, but it is defending against an Awakened Leader. It's a very interesting choice of power.
Yeah, I think for the most part that's a really good choice, based on its effects. So activate main, you +2. One of your mono blue leader cards gets +5k power for the turn. Your opponent's clone tokens cannot attack during your opponent's next turn, which is huge for Android 21 decks.
That was one of the main downsides of the clone tokens, was that they could just come and smack you in the face in the first couple of turns.
Super solid effect, and definitely a good boost for any of those clone type builds.
I don't think this card is actually for Android 16. It's way better in Android 18
Android
or
18?
Or 21, because we had
Definitely
2 leaders there.
And then -4, activate battle. This card gets 11k power and double strike. I mean, if you need a finisher, it's there, but it's mainly for the activate main.
Yeah, it's the one that stops the tokens from attacking, so they can't really do anything. As long as this card stays on board, you can just keep on +2. +2 is a lot.
It is, and also you're going to be playing it without playing energy cost,
Yeah.
so it's really good value for for Unison.
Yeah.
You're using your opponent, you're getting rid of your opponent's board. You're also stopping your opponent from gaining advantage off of what you're trying to do. Yeah, I just love this card. I think it's really good, good support.
I think this is a really good support for the clone decks, and I really like it because I used to enjoy playing with those decks. I had that engine in my Beerus.
Oh boy.
This is yours because it's Bardoc's Crew.
Yeah, this boy enables a lot of shenanigans. So he's a 1-drop, 1 specified blue, Tora, keeper of the red armband. He's a 0-5k combo, 4k power. He's got blocker. So based on that, it's alright. But then he has this auto of paying 1 blue energy. If your leader is a blue Saiyan card, and your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, choose up to 1 blue Bardock card with an energy cost of 4 or 5 in your hand and play it in rest mode.
Yeah.
Oh,
we have seen some really good cards recently, right? There's that multicolor one.
There's the multicolor, there's the Legends Origin, I believe. There's so many good options to choose from this.
Yeah, the fact that you can drop it on turn 2 is scary.
Yep. I absolutely adore this. I genuinely think it's probably one of the best turbos for Bardoc's Crew, and makes it really valuable.
And that blocker will make it. We talked about it because I think this card was in one of the notes. So I think we already talked about this. But potential back then was already huge, and now it just gets better.
Yeah, this enables a combo strategy that allows a card that was never playable from set 3 to now be playable, it's beautiful.
The yellow Bardock 7-drop.
The yellow Bardock 7-drop. Oh, it's a good time to be a Bardock Crew fan. I'll tell you that.
And then again, your card, Majin Buu, Revitalizing Absorption.
I do love the blue Buu chain from set 6. That's basically what this is trying to merge together with. It fits in a weird spot for me because I never played the Gohan, which is what this is. Oh wait, no, it's the next one that supports Gohan. Never mind. Ignore
this
me.
one is Gohan Adolescent.
Yeah, right. Okay, I am correct. I'm tripping myself up. So I never played this, but this kind of makes me want to experiment with it because it's a 1-drop, 4k, 0-5k combo. When this card is played, draw a card, so it's a cantrip. So it's actually a reminiscent to old school Buu, right? When it's played, draw a card. Activate main, pay 3 blue. If all cards in your
leader area and energy area are mono blue, and your opponent has 3 or more energy. So your leader needs to be mono blue, can't be a surge leader or any other color leader, and all of your energy needs to be mono blue.
Yeah. You may Plu. You may play 1 Majin Buu, blue Majin Buu card with an energy cost of 7 from your energy area. So this is Gohan absorbed. If you do, place this card in your energy area, so you do the whole swapping back into the energy. So
the fact that you get that energy back is huge.
Yeah, and that's how the whole chain works, which is brilliant. Then place this card. Then place up to 1 Sun Gohan Adolescence underneath it, so then you can proc the
from your
Buu
deck
effect
to your drop area. And I assume that the 7-drop puts it from drop area underneath it.
I believe so. Yeah. So yeah, because it grabs Gotenks from the 4-drop grabs Gotenks. So yeah. And so it allows you to do Gohan things, which is actually really strong. I think it can steal a card. I can't remember. I haven't actually, like I said, I only played with up to Gotenks, so I'm not.
Yeah, because the 7-drop seemed a bit out of place to be played. It was very awkward to play.
It was too difficult to play it, and this does help. It puts Buu in a very nice position. I'll put that.
I'm not sure what I feel about. You can only play blue Majin Buu only battle cards for the turn.
I think that was to stop you doing this the red trick, because there was you play the ultimate box version, the ultimate box Buu, and do some shenanigans with that. So I think that's
multicolor, blue, red Majin Buu incoming.
Possibly. I mean, there's Hercule and Buu, right? So if they want to bridge that gap with the Union absorption route, I would not be against it, because that was such a fun strategy, and also use Gohan Adolescence, so it could feasibly happen. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. It's an interesting card for sure.
This is the one that goes for Gotenks, right? Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
If you want to run through this one.
So, Majin Buu Tide Turning Absorption. It's a free drop, one specified blue only, which is interesting. 9,000 power, very strong. Uh, if your leader card is blue, when this card in your energy is placed in your drop area by your leader skill, play this card from your drop area, then place up to one Gotenks card with energy cost of 4 or less from your deck in your drop area and shuffle your deck. Remind me if I'm wrong, but the leader swapped the energy on that hack. The blue.
No, it's activate.
Sorry?
The leader swapping energy, it's activate.
It's activate. Even better. So you can charge this turn 1 and then use your leader, send this. So play this essentially, get the energy from the drop. You need to have something in the drop because it swaps with the drop, right?
Yeah.
And then you mill the Gotenks, and then you have activate main, pay 1 blue, send this card to its owner's warp. Then choose 1 Prodigious Absorption Majin Buu in your energy area. Play the chosen card. If you do, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode. So you still need to draw into Prodigious Absorption Majin Buu, which I think the 1-drop does better because it lets you play the 7-drop and gives you the food for the 7-drop.
Yeah, and obviously this can be played from your energy. It's just good. I like it, and it makes me really interested in playing this version of the deck. Like I said, I'm probably still not going to play the Gohan version, but this combined with Vicious Rejuvenation Gotenks, which is a finishing card, could be really interesting alongside the Gotenks suit. Sorry, that means you don't have to rely on the Gotenks super combo anymore. Yeah. Which, I really like what they've done with this card. And also, it pairs nicely with the other free drop Boo, which was a rare, and it's still one of my favourite cards in the game.
It was quite good, especially when you could...
putting things on the bottom, right? Like
Child Wish into it.
Oh gosh, I miss those days. Those days.
Child Wish was a fun card.
It was.
Next we have a 1-drop Gamo, Unstoppable Colossus.
Attack on Titan much?
Yeah, kinda. So it's a 1-drop specified 1 blue, 4,000 power. When it's played, you draw 1 card, so another cantrip card. But permanent, if your leader card is blue, during your turn, this card gets plus 2,000 power for each card in your energy and your opponent's energy. So
I love this. I love this effect.
It's really peculiar. It's nice thing that it's a 1-drop Gamo. Because Dangerous Triangle is still a thing.
It is. That is very true.
So I do like the fact that this is a 1-drop Gamo, so it lets you set up that Dangerous Triangle if you want to fairly easily.
Deleted. I feel like this is also kind of a good choice to play off of your leader effect, because instead of spending an energy, you're getting a draw for free essentially.
I think I would rather still play Chapel.
Oh yeah, there's better options, Peter. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's quite valid, and it's also a good beater if you need it to be. Like
later on, it's a good beater. At the beginning, it's like 8,000 power.
I feel like this could be a good tech side choice down the line, like because it's not even locked to Universe 9. This is just if your leader is blue.
Yeah, any ramp deck, right? Like
really good choice.
Yeah, any ramp deck would be amazing with this as a beta, because it can remove pretty much any card on the board by attacking.
And it's only a 1-drop, right? So you're not sinking so much into it.
And it replaces itself, so it's a really good card that you can easily put down.
Yeah, I think I really like this card. Maybe it's not super great right now, but I think it has potential down the line.
Yeah, I agree. Then we go into Gina. Heroic support.
Should we tell the story of how Scott can't read numbers?
Yes.
So, I saw 0-1K, and I was on no sleep, and I read it as 0-10K combo, and obviously 0-10K is reserved for super combos, and I was like, there's no super combo tag, this card's broken, and then the self-realization, without anyone saying, it's 1K.
Yeah, it was less than 5 seconds before you sent a second message saying that's 1K, not 10K.
Yeah, it was just like...
No one had the time to respond.
I got myself so excited and then heartbroken at the same time. So it's a 2-drop, 1 specified blue, 0-1K, Scott, 0-1K, and 10K power. So auto sparking 5, which is very achievable in Bardot's crew. You don't
It's
have
a
to worry
burst
about
lead,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it at all.
Yeah.
So if your leader card is Blue Bardot's crew or a heroine card,
Heroine.
when heroine, when this card is used in a combo from your hand, good to specify that as well. You may add one blue Bardot's card, Bardot's crew card, sorry, or one heroine card from your energy to your hand. If you do, add one mono blue Bardot's crew or one heroine other than copies of this card from your drop area to your energy. So this is
This is
lots of
huge.
setup. Yeah, there's a lot of setup here. Bardot's crew has like 3 different ways of playing the deck right now, and this can allow you to set up your energy even if, like, you can play 3 turns ahead essentially.
So I'm going to go a couple of ways here. It doesn't specify your turn. You can do it during your opponent's turn to charge a multicolor.
That's true.
Oh no, it's mono blue. You can add mono blue. Never mind.
No, but you can still do it in your opponent's turn, right?
Yeah, but you can add the mono blue to your energy, which is nice. She can take herself from the energy, a copy of herself from the energy. She can't
Add it to hand.
Yeah, she just can't play. She just can't place a card from the drop that is the same card as her, and she's not once per turn. So technically, if you add a copy, you can use it again.
Yeah. That's why
I don't know
think
why
she's
you
got
would
one-
do that, but I
That's
think
why
it would be
she's
more
got one
likely
turn.
that you keep a couple of those in hand to just take the cards back from the energy that you need to replace them with something else.
Yeah, very. I feel like this this is to get the evolution targets if need be. That you can stick in there, and then it's like, oh, I actually need to evolve now. No, not a problem.
But what it also does is, it doesn't say that you're adding a mono blue paradox crew. So if you charge the multicolor early on, to, for example, allow yourself to have a checklands played in your energy.
Yeah.
Then you play a checkland, and then you add that card back to your hand, the original, let's say, the multicolor Bardock, back to your hand and charge mono blue.
Yeah.
And then you
really.
are already, you can already do the multicolors immediately.
Yeah. So there's a lot of utility to this. I think this one's going to take a lot of well, not a lot of testing, but figuring out the right way to combo with this card's going to take a little while.
There is
fact that
still
it's
more to
1K
the card, though.
There is, but the 1K combo is why.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if this was 5K, it would be nuts.
It would be ridiculous.
So then we have the activate main pair one. If your leader is a blue Bardock crew, and you send this card from your drop to the warp, add up to 1 Taurus red armband, or 1 Assault of the Great Apes from your deck or drop area to your hand, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. This is huge.
You can reuse some of the strongest cards, and then on top of that, we are not going to look at the cards today, but there is a card that lets you use those either of those 2 cards for 2 energy.
Yep. So it's very, very strong card. Very much worthy of the SR slot.
Yes,
I love
definitely.
the card. And also it is hero in support.
I'm definitely looking forward to untapped potential with Bardock's crew.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of an episode for sure. Like, I love how Bardock's crew went from this obscure little Clash of Fates thing, saw no support, and then all of a sudden, these past few sets, there's just been bits and bobs and pieces coming together, and we were all like, what? This doesn't make sense, but okay, this makes sense. And then now it's just like, oh, we have all of the toys.
I am not sure how this card stacks in Heroine deck.
Oh yeah, that's still something to figure out.
Because the Activate main does nothing in the Heroine deck, right?
It does not, no.
So it is a peculiar card.
Yeah,
I want to see what can be done about it, but yeah, I like the card. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
Then we go into Android support. Android 17 restrained support. So I don't understand this card, and maybe you can explain this card to me, because I was reading this card over and over and over again, and I cannot understand. I see one way why this is better than other thing I'm thinking about, but okay, let's go through the card. It's a 3-drop specified, cost 2 blue, 20,000 power. Activate main, pay 2 blue. If your leader card is mono blue, play this card from your hand, then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Why not make this a 2-drop with a skill, if you with auto skill, if your leader is mono blue, when this card is played, add 1 card from your life to your hand.
Good question. Good question. I don't know.
The only thing I can think about is if this is counterplayed, you still can add a card from your life to your hand. But then you paid 2 energy to add a card from your life to your hand.
Good point. I mean, it might be something to do with just trying to bait out counterplays and stuff.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Then activate main once per turn. Place 1 blue-green multicolor card from your energy in your drop area. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it.
This card.
So, I'm just going to say something. This card is way better in an expert deck Android 21 than in Android 16.
Oh yeah, I wholeheartedly agree
that
with that.
leader replaces the energy.
Exactly. I think that's maybe what it's going for.
Yeah, I guess.
Which it's nice, but it's so obscure that I don't think it matters.
It's interesting. I still would like to see that being played, but yeah.
I'm sure someone's somewhere. But
then,
this card, on the other hand...
Android 18, let the battle begin. So, full drop, 1 specified blue, blocker, 15,000 power, counterplay, play this card, then, if the battle card being played has energy cost of 4 or less, it is placed at the bottom of owner's deck instead of being played. This is what blue counterplays should have been forever. Yeah. Spinning the card, not bouncing the card.
They finally listened. But Peter, 4 energy is so much, right? Why would you do that for a counter?
Because it has a permanent. If your leader card is an Android card, any color, or a heroine card, you have a unison card in play with a specified cost of 2 or more. Doesn't matter how many markers it has. And it's your opponent's turn. Reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3.
So stupid. 1 cost.
In a clone deck, you can have this active on turn 1.
It's so good. It's like there's no, it's just like I don't know how you could even argue it not being good. It just is.
It is a good card. I'm happy that it's not good in Baby. At least it's not that good in Baby. It's still good in Baby, don't get me wrong, because Baby can still play it for free energy. And the fact that you spin on counterplay and then it has blocker.
Yeah, I think this makes up for what was the blue counterplay in set 7. It was the one that bounced back.
You're wide open.
Yes. So I feel like this makes up for it.
I think so. I agree. I like the restrictions because essentially we have a couple of Android leaders and only 1 heroine leader so far.
Yeah, so I agree. Like it's kind of limited in scope, but for the decks that can use it, oh boy, it's strong.
It's nice because it gives some love to those Android decks. On the other hand, Tricolor, Cell, Surge can make a comeback.
Although 15k blocker is also an offensive scope.
Yeah, exactly. 15k blocker is huge. And it's also Android 18 for all the cell chains.
Yeah, really good point, actually. So really cool card. I think we both love this card, so yeah.
Android 16 for his mother. His mother was the Android 21, wasn't it?
Well, that's what I thought they're referencing to, but again, it's got Cell Saga, so I don't know if there's just some mixed continuity here.
It's a 1-drop, 1 specified blue, 4k power, unique. Very good that it has unique. So, this is an engine card.
You know it's going to be a good card if it's a 1-drop and it's got unique.
This card can be used in a combo from the battle area, and your opponent's clone tokens can't attack. Like, flat out, they can't attack ever as long as this card is on board. So you have 8 cards in your deck that can stop your opponent's clones from attacking.
It's good. It's exactly what clone strategy needed.
Auto, once per turn, when a clone token is played by the skill of 1 of your extra cards, you play 2 clone tokens to your opponent's battle area. You give them more tokens that can't attack.
You get a token! You get a token!
And on top of that, activate main, remove 1 of your opponent's clone tokens from the game, play this card from your hand or drop area.
Oh, you got rid of my unique Android 16? Oh, it's back.
Yeah, the fact that you give your opponent so many tokens makes some of the old clone token cards that were not that playable more playable now. Because your opponent gets 3 tokens a turn right now.
Yeah, it's really solid clone support, and yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it's a really, really good card. Then we go into extra cards. Chilton Army Reinforcements is the
meme card.
it's the meme card. It's also the counterattack that we have seen. It plays a 10,000 power token with no combo power and gives it token for the blocker for the turn.
I do want to say that it's so much like the Spider-Man meme, but I did get confirmation that it was an unintentional coincidence.
Someone
I
explained to me, why is a Chilled Army for mono blue when the Chilled leader is yellow?
Look, right, they're just going to point at each other. We just accept it, okay? It's nice. I like these counter cards. I really do. I think there could be some fun use for them. And so, yes, Assault of the Great Apes. This is what...
I think this card is scary. Especially now that I know you can play it for 2 energy. So essentially, it's kind of like March of the Great Apes.
But for blue.
For Bardock's group. So, if your leader card is a mono blue Saiyan card, plays up to 2 mono blue battle cards with cost 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardock's crew from your deck in your drop.
The entire crew.
So essentially, you mill 2 Great Ape Bardock crew cards from your deck with cost 5 or less. You shuffle your deck, yada yada, and then you play up to 5 mono blue battle cards with cost 5 or less that are both Great Ape and Bardocks. So you play 8 Bardocks from your drop area. The fact that they don't need to be different.
No, that's really true.
Unless they have unique, you can play, for example, 4 of the Double Strike Bardock. I think it's a... it's not a unique. The one that you can evolve from your energy for 2 energy.
Yeah, it's not unique.
Yeah, so you can play 4 of those just because, and then 1 Fascia for critical.
Just 1 Fascia for critical, right? I feel like
she has unique though, so...
I love Fascia.
No, but the fact that you can drop those apes...
But at the
end of your opponent's next turn, you choose all blue battle cards that are both apes and Bardock crew in your battle area and send them to their owners. Whoops. So this is I'm winning now card.
That or you just combo them off.
Or you evolve them into some other things that are not Great Apes.
There's so much utility to it. Honestly, it's... But I think the most likely thing is I'm going to play this and I'm going to swing at your face and hurt you very much now. Which it's fantastic. It's a really solid card. It kind of brings Great Apes back in a way that I never thought we would see them again.
Resurrecting 5 is a lot.
It's a lot. It is very much a lot. Although, that being said, if you hit them with counterplays, it feels bad.
Yes, it feels bad. But again, you don't spend 4 energy on this card, you spend 2 energy on this card.
That's true. So if you waste a counterplay for 2 energy, that could be beneficial for you.
Yeah. And if you're playing against green doesn't have something that would be able to stop the big Bardock's apes.
No, I would get one of them right and then just be like...
Yeah, and the others are 5-drops, so Preemptive Strike is not working against them.
Yeah. So... It's a scary card for sure. Like... In the right pilot's hand, playing this at the right time, it's game over.
The scariest would be if you can activate 2 of those in 1 turn.
Yeah, because is it not once per turn? Nope, once per turn.
It's not.
Having 10 of Bardock's crew cards in your drop area, that's ambitious. But also, again, if you're playing that leader, right? It's really doable.
It's self-milling.
Yeah, like, I love it. I think it's such a good support.
I think it's a good flavor. Definitely a good flavor.
Also,
because this is when they were fighting on Planet Vegeta and then everyone died, isn't it?
Yeah, and also, I guess, Planet Cereal? We'll find out more about that soon, hopefully. Yeah. So, some future lore.
Okay.
It's getting very exciting. Planet Cereal. It's a thing.
Yeah, cereals are tasty.
Granola especially, if you know, you know. Is that our last one?
Yes, that's the last one.
So I think without a shadow of a doubt, this is A+ for me.
I think I'm going to go to straight A. It's the leader. We haven't seen that much for the leader, but we have seen it outside of the recording. So I'm not going to say
Yeah.
too much about that, but the leader is scary. Even though it got like 2 cards that can be used with the leader skill for now, those 2 cards are really, really scary.
I mean, I think the plus comes from I love the fact that it's support for shadow tokens that I just never thought we would see, and it's good support as well, right? Like,
For the clone
it,
tokens.
yeah, shadow clone tokens, right? Or they just call clone tokens.
They're just clone tokens.
Why did I get Oh, it's Naruto, right?
Yeah.
Shadow clones Naruto. That's why I call them shadow clones. Oh my god, I legit thought they were shadow clone tokens all of this time.
It's
Oh my
bunshin, not
god.
Kage-bunshin.
Ah, well. But yeah, and obviously the Bardock stuff is absolutely phenomenal, and it doesn't end there.
And the
There's
boo
more to
stuff.
come.
I think the clone token, the boo stuff is really nice.
The only card that misses for me is that Android 17.
That Android 17 just feels weird. It's like a self-awakening tool for some of the blue decks. But
I think it's purely there. Like you said, the Android 21 from the expert deck, but it's purely there because you can't have Android 18 without Android 17. I genuinely think that's the reason.
I guess.
But yeah, so you're just settling on an A. I'm on an A plus for this. I think this is such a good set, right? I love seeing this support, and I hope this isn't just a one-off set, right? I hope we see EB2, EB3.
Well, we'll see how people are going to react to this, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I have seen some people saying that they're not interested in the product because it's not going to be meta relevant.
That's yeah. There is the argument for that. But yeah, I really like it. So I don't
Because
care
none of the
about
decks really feel overpowered, but they all feel fun.
Yeah, I think this is like it says, it's a battle evolution booster, and it definitely evolves the cards.
It stands to its name. It evolves the old decks and gives them a new shine.
Whether they can dominate them, I still think Bardock's crew's got legs. Like after this stuff and the stuff that's coming, I think Bardock's crew's got some legs. I even think Shadow Clones. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I know it's wrong. I think Shadow Clones can see some experimentation, especially Android 18. Android 18 was a really good leader.
Yeah.
And now she's just got a lot better.
A lot better. If you open well, you open well. If you don't open well, well.
Well, just
thank you guys for watching. If you were with us till the very end, please consider leaving a like and commenting. Let us know what do you think about the blue cards in Battle Evolution Booster. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe because
we're so close to 700, man.
Over 70% of our viewers are actually not subscribed. So hopefully we can get your subscription today. And if you enjoy this type of videos, we do have way more of them coming up, so...
We got Graded, we got History of Dragon Ball, we've got Yu-Gi-Oh, we got Card Fight. We're doing it all, and we also have a couple...
We also will have Magic soon.
There's lots in the work, guys, so if you do like card games, subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
In this series, myself and Peter will be battling it out to see who can be the best warrior in all of the universes and timelines combined across Dragon Ball's history, starting from the very first set up to the most recent set. And I hope you all enjoy the history of the Dragon Ball Super card game.